Hello everyone, welcome to Boxing Blogs and guys, and please if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now, and also go to the notification bell icon, click it and select also anytime I drop a new banger, a new exclusive video, you will definitely be notified. So Efe, the one and only Ajagba scored an impressive knockout, of course, an impressive stoppage against Razvan Cojanu in round 9. It was actually a one down beat down though. It was a one sided beat down by Ajagba. Ajagba now kind of cemented himself as the next big thing. Yes, let's not talk about him stopping him late. Let's talk about his performance against Razvan Kojani brother. Ty Ajagba.
Efe Ajagba has definitely proved he did what I wanted him to do. I did not want him to continuously throw that right hand. If you look at Efe Ajagba's career, at some point before he really started going into that right hand, he was using more of a combination, and then all of a sudden he forgot how about those combination of his. He forgot all about his hooks. He forgot, and then he started using more of the right hand. You can see why when people hype up a great hitter, somebody who could punch, eventually they'll forget about their other combinations, and then they'll just rely on the right hand, and they'll continue relying on that right hand and continue relying on that right hand until they don't remember how to use combinations. And if they try to use combinations, they'll be throwing one twos, and that's a readable thing for their opponent. And that's what I was worried about Efe Ajagba. But tonight he got it done, and it shows that Efe Ajagba can definitely improve. He can absolutely improve more from where he came in. He needs to do better on just continuously moving around the ring and not be that pressure. Yes, of course he could be that pressure fire forward fighter, but at the same time he could move and be a little bit more fluid. He dropped his opponent in the eighth round, which should have been stopped. Which should have been absolutely stopped. It was a great when he dropped him. I thought that was amazing, But the ref gave him the opportunity to let him continue. But when he continued, you could tell he was still hurt. And then Efe Ajagba finished him off in the ninth. It was just you could tell Efe he's starting to feel his own groove, because usually when Efe wins a match, he'll raise his hands, turn up to the four corners of the ring, and then put his hands up. But he actually went up to that rope and actually put his hands up. I'm so happy he did that. You know what? This guy is gonna be the savior of PBC. He is Al Heyman's last hope. I call him God's son. The kid from the Nigerian soil. I'm gonna give all praises to him because he does deserve it. He's gonna improve. I hope he continues to improve. If he hears this, if he did a phenomenal job tonight, but we want to see you move more, be more fluid, and continue moving around the ring. Your power is there, the footwork's there. You have so much athleticism that you could use in your disposal, that you could be a complete disgusting monster. But if you just don't use those talents, it can only get you so far. And I will say this before I finish. A fighter will know greatness in defeat. If Efe Ajagba does not improve, he might know greatness in defeat. That's where I'm going to end it.
Well, looking at some of the body shots that he threw in that bout, I was a
It was
little bit
good.
impressed with it. Never
hmm
seen him throw such body shots before. What do you think about that, brother?
It's good because a lot of these heavyweights don't really throw body shots, and some of these heavyweights or they all want to go for the head, like Kalanius and Kaunowski. Look at their body. The body's just open up. It's good to open. It's good for the to open up for a good body shot. AJ's starting to do more body shots. I'm so happy. Efe Ajagba. You gotta be smart. Like I've been saying, you play checkers. I mean, you play chess and not checkers, right? And these body shots are not being used by the heavyweights. And look at their bodies. It's not like they have tremendous bodies. So half of these heavyweights, they're not built like Efe Ajagba. They're not built like Deontay Wilder. They're not built like uh, uh, Anthony Joshua. These guys that have these amazing, that have these bodies that have been sculpted out, could absolutely go to the body, especially when they have the tremendous power to do it. Not a lot of these heavyweights, not a lot of these guys don't go to the body, you know. And when did that in the eighth round, that was pretty impressive because that dropped him. That shows you a lot that you could absolutely improve, right? Efe could absolutely improve and continue to improve as long as he just listens. And I hope his trainer is listening to what everybody else is saying. I'm going to tell you again. I'm going to tell you again. I'm going to keep saying it. Efe Ajagba has tremendous talent, but if it's not used, he's going to be defeated. And in defeat is when he's going to know more victories.
Very interesting statement right there. I mean, I was impressed by Fajagba, but some people are going to like compare it with Dubois, Wayne, you know what I mean, or Luis Ortiz, Wayne. They will say, well, you see, Luis Ortiz top this guy very in an impressive fashion. If Dubois as well, if Fajagba could on this kind of stuff, but he he did what I haven't seen him do for do
Mhm.
before.
Did
He
you?
went to the body through some deadly combinations,
Mhm.
and of course was even moving his head a little bit. Moving his head a little bit. So it looks like our criticism of him. Ajagba, of course, is subscribed to the channel. Ajagba subscribed to the channel. Apochi as well. Okay. Uh, they know we've been talking about what we talk about. They know what they have to work on. They listen, you know. Especially Apochi is a very intelligent guy. I've had the opportunity to have a very good conversation with him. Like they know what they had, what Ajagba needed to work on, especially after that fight. Listen, me criticizing him after that fight, after his last fight, was the best for him
Mhm.
because he listens. He listens to what I have to say. That's for sure. I know that. So, I mean, right now, okay, who do you think Ajabo should fight? And now he was like the co-main event, and he had the most impressive win. Konaki, of course, lost, which is very very sad at the same time because Konaki has a very huge Polish base,
Mhm.
fans and stuff. But what do you think is next for Ajabo right now, man?
Oh man, Ajagba should be. He should headline his own event. Period. This guy has improved. If not, he should fight a good opposition. This fight tonight, Efe Ajagba threw a 440 something punches, and that was only in the ninth round. Okay, compared to his opponent who only threw 220 something odds amount of punches. You can see that Ajagba has so much talent, right? Just besides that right hand, and he could improve because Ajagba has the opportunity to take these guys to the later round to where he could completely destroy them because he could look at it, look at the amount of punches he threw. 32% landed. Okay, 32% landed. That's a pretty good odd compared to his opponent who hardly landed anything. That is a very pretty good odd. What it shows you that this guy has talent, and soon enough they're gonna see, and they're gonna have to give him his own headline, right? But the person he could definitely beat Robert Hellenius, absolutely. Okay, he could definitely beat any of his rivalries as long as he trains hard and he listens. Because right now, the only person that I really see give that's gonna be a good fight, but I really see him giving a problem is that guy Sanchez. Because I've seen the way that guy Sanchez fights too. He's a quick mover and continuously to move, and he uses so many angles. Like he would throw punches at some weird angles for somebody his size. But Efe Ajagba could absolutely stop him, like I've been saying. If Efe Ajagba would have fought him, Efe Ajagba would have won. Okay, but it would have been a weird fight because Efe Ajagba would have needed to apply more pressure than he usually does.
Yeah, bro. Can Efe Ajagba fight on his back foot? Right now, because I think when he start moving up, he's gonna have to. you
Yeah,
know.
I honestly, I haven't really seen him. He's been putting so much. Efe Ajagba is such a big dude that his massiveness, I guess, just really puts fear into some of his opponents because they don't really put pressure on Efe like that. They usually back up, and Efe's the guy when they throw punches at him, he doesn't stop. He's like a rabid dog, And that defense of his is just so superb too. He's working on that defense. When I first saw him against what's this guy's name that lost to Godzilla? You know that guy that beat Godzilla.
You mean Rodney Hernandez?
Yes, Rodney Hernandez. FA's defense was amazingly tight, but you know what got to him? His when Rodney Hernandez couldn't really touch FA because the defense was just so tight he couldn't get anywhere. But FA Jagba, when he went to the late rounds, his hands started getting tired, you know. But I'm pretty sure they conditioned him better because you can see right now the amount of punches he threw, which means his defense has gotten better too. So I could definitely see him improving and getting better and beating any of his rivalries until it's time for him to face a very tough opposition, as in AJ, Tyson Fury, Andy Ruiz, any of these guys. He could be ready right now as we speak, man.
I'm happy to see that our brother Efe Ajagba, of course, defeated, Razvan Cojanu. And a lot of people, some people are very impressed with him. This guy right here says, I like Efe Ajagba a lot. He got dropped against Iago Kilatsi, got off the deck and knocked KSA out. That says a lot about a guy. He throws his uppercut from the outside, which is a huge mistake. But Ronnie cheats with Fistad. Good fighter, good win tonight. He throws his right hand, his right uppercut from the outside. Uh, doesn't he need to fist that, according to what this guy just saying right now?
His uppercuts.
Yeah, well, trainer's uppercut is right uppercut from the outside, not from the inside, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
training from
He's
the outside is
more.
dangerous because it
Mhm.
could get you countered.
It depends how he really does it or how quick he is. But he absolutely his main thing is throwing from the inside because he's very good at throwing those uppercuts, mixed in with the combinations. He did that a lot when he first started fighting. I don't know why he stopped. I do not know why, but he needs to really try to get back into that groove again and throwing from the inside because he's a very good inside fighter as an outside fighter too.
Yeah. So this was a very great win, a good win for our brother Efe Ajagba. And of course, we're going to be back. We'll be discussing about Ajagba's next fight, who he should fight next. And of course, Ajagba I say being the savior, the only hope for our Heyman. Stay blessed, stay tuned. We're going to be dropping some baggers tonight. Our brother Israel Desoyen, of course, has a fight against Yoyo Romero, and we'll be live for that. Don't don't forget, we'll be live for that. Stay blessed, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be right back very soon. Cheers.